I never thought I'd be the villain in my sister's wedding story. Growing up, my younger sister Tara was the princess of the family. The golden child. The one who never did any wrong, even when she clearly did. I was the reliable older daughter, always doing chores, getting good grades, picking her up from school when mom forgot, and later, helping her through college applications. Our parents never said it out loud, but they expected me to take care of her. And I did. Willingly. Even lovingly. At first. But as we got older, I started realizing something. Tara didn't just rely on me, she expected me to fix everything. Her broken phone? I replaced it. Her unpaid rent? I covered it just this once. Her car problems? I paid for them. It wasn't just her, either. My parents encouraged it. It's what sisters do, my mom would say. And I believed that, until the wedding happened. Tara got engaged last year to a guy named Nathan. He was nice enough, a bit passive, but clearly infatuated with her. She lit up every room she walked into and had a way of twisting stories to her advantage. Nathan fell for her hard. When she announced the engagement, our family was thrilled. Mom cried. Dad opened a bottle of champagne. Me? I offered to help. And I mean really help. At that time, I had just landed a new job in marketing that paid better than anything I had before. I wasn't rich, but I was stable. I had savings. No kids, no debt, and honestly, I wanted to do something meaningful for Tara. So when she told me she was stressed about the wedding budget, I stepped in. I can cover the venue deposit, I told her. She hugged me, cried, and said I was the best sister ever. That deposit turned into more. I ended up paying for the wedding venue, $4,500, her dream dress, $2,100, bridesmaid dresses, for her, mine, and her two friends, florals, the wedding cake. Altogether, I contributed nearly $12,000. And no, I wasn't expecting repayment. But I was expecting basic human decency. The first crack in the fairy tale came 2 months before the wedding. Tara texted me randomly, "Hey, quick thing. Can we maybe pick a different dress for you? The one we got is a little too attention-grabby. The color's just too much for my theme." I was confused. It was the dress she picked for me. A dusty rose gown with minimal sparkle, classic, elegant, nothing flashy. I had even gotten it altered to her specifications. I replied, "Wait, I thought we agreed on that one. Is something wrong?" She didn't respond for 2 days. When she did, she said, "It's just, a few people mentioned it might pull focus from the bride. I hope you're not offended. I love you and just want the day to be perfect." That's when the warning bells rang. I knew Tara could be controlling, but this was different. I let it go. I figured the stress was getting to her. Brides do get weird about stuff. So I bought a second dress, pale champagne, so neutral it almost looked beige. Problem solved? I thought so. I was wrong. A week before the wedding, she invited everyone in the family over for a wedding briefing. It was basically an excuse to flaunt her vision board and hand out laminated timelines to the bridal party. That's when I found out I'd been replaced as maid of honor. She'd never mentioned it to me directly. Instead, she handed me a schedule that said, "Maid of honor, Vanessa, Tara's college roommate." I blinked. I thought I was the maid of honor?" I asked, half laughing. Tara gave me a tight smile and said, "Oh. I should have told you. Vanessa's just more familiar with the wedding planning apps I'm using, and she knows Nathan's side too. It's just easier." I looked at her. Looked at my parents. No one said anything. I swallowed my pride and said, "All right. If that's what you want." But inside, something cracked. The final blow came 3 days before the wedding. I was at work when I got a text from Tara. "No, hi. No, are you free to talk?" Just a wall of passive-aggressive nonsense. Hey, so this is super hard to say, but after talking with the planner and a few people, we realized the guest list is way over capacity. I know this is crazy last minute, but we're going to have to cut back the bridal party and guests. Don't take this personally. It's just logistics. I hope you understand. Love you. I stared at my phone for 5 minutes. I had paid for the wedding. And I was being uninvited? I called her. No answer. I texted her, "Are you seriously uninviting me from the wedding I helped pay for?" No response. Just silence. Later that night, my mom called and tried to justify it. Tara's under a lot of stress. It's her big day. Let's not make drama. That's when it hit me. My parents knew. They were in on it. Maybe they didn't plan it, but they enabled it. I hung up, sat in silence, and cried harder than I had in years. I spent the next 24 hours grieving. Not just the wedding, but my relationship with my sister, my parents, and everything I thought we had. Then I got angry. And when I get angry, I get clear. I remembered something important. All those payments? All those transfers? They were in my name. Venue? Paid under my account. Dress vendor? Under my card. Florist? I had the confirmation emails. Caterer? Deposit paid in full, by me. I wasn't just the big sister. I was the bank. And I had one phone call that could change everything. I started with the venue. "Hi, this is Jessica. I paid for the upcoming wedding on the 12th for Tara and Nathan. I'm calling to cancel." There was a long pause on the other end. "You're the one listed on the contract?" "Yes," I said. "And I'm revoking my payment authorization. You'll need to inform the clients." They were shocked, but cooperative. Next, I called the florist. Same result. Then the caterer. I told each one the same thing: I was pulling out. The payment method would be declined. And they could reach out to the bride if they needed an alternate arrangement. I waited. 12 hours later, my phone blew up. First it was Tara. 10 missed calls. Then texts: "What did you do? This is insane. You're ruining my life. Call me back right now." Then my mom called. "You need to fix this," she hissed. "I'm not fixing anything," I said calmly. "I'm just taking back what's mine." "You're acting out of spite." "No," I replied. "I'm acting out of self-respect." Then I hung up. The wedding still happened, but in a public park with foldable chairs and a sheet cake from a grocery store. I saw the pictures on social media. Tara looked furious in every shot. Her dream wedding had crumbled overnight, and she had no idea how quickly things could fall apart when she burned the one bridge holding it all together. Weeks later, she sent me a long message. It was half apology, half guilt trip. She wrote, "I know I hurt you, but you didn't have to sabotage everything. You could have just let it go. Now everyone thinks I'm a bridezilla." I didn't respond. Because by then, I had moved on. People ask me if I regret it. No. What I regret is letting it go that far in the first place. Letting her take and take and take without consequences. Family means love, yes. But love isn't currency. And sometimes, the kindest thing you can do, for yourself, is to make the call they'll never forget.